Hey everybody, welcome back to the shop. I spent the morning getting some sandblasting done. Here is a Dana 70 dually, and I did the rims. I busted the tires off the other day. They were a bear, but got these guys cleaned up. I do have an axle that I saved for the matching bud wheel on the front end. And I just pulled a Dana 44 out of a derelict FC 150 chassis that's been laying around here for a long time. And I'm going to narrow that Dana 44 to match the proper distance for the CJ3B. These are Welder Jeep axles. I know that's been a dead project for a long time. You know, I got going on that snowblower Jeep pretty strong and couldn't get that one off the ground the way I wanted to, so just that's turned into a regular Jeep again. And I need to get the Cummins 4BT and the 465 transmission and the Dana 18 transfer case and PTO and everything. I need to get that whole assembly in a chassis. The frame is not built yet. I've had a couple false starts on getting that frame built, and the shop's just so damn busy I just can't get to it. But 65 degrees out today. I had to take advantage and get some sandblasting done. I had a bunch of other stuff to do for engines and stuff, and there's some pieces there. There's some intake and exhaust already painted, so I had to take advantage of the weather. It's going to get cold and rainy again, but I just opened up to 70, and it's draining now. You see it dripping there. Very clean inside. Very happy with it. 587 gears in there. I can't do anything with those, so we'll be swapping some gears into there. The Dana 44, last one, I put a Dana 44 in a snowblower Jeep as well. Last time I pulled the tubes right out of the housing and shortened them there. This time I'm just going to shorten them out at the knuckle. So I'll show you that as it happens if anybody's interested in seeing a 44 get shortened for a 3B. I want the 44 in there because I have the weight of that Cummins sitting over it, so I've got very good springs for it, and I just want a little heavier axle in there. I was going to put a Dana 30 open knuckle, but I don't know, seems like I put so many of them in CJ's early Willys 2As, 3As, 3Bs, 5s, stuff like that. Seems like I used them all up around here. Can't seem to locate a narrow track 30, so I'm going with the original closed knuckle. I kind of think it looks pretty good too, but anybody's got a closed, not a closed, an open knuckle narrow track 30, let me know. I'm always looking for those. Anybody's got a pile of them, I am always looking for them. You know, a lot of guys want them, but right now I'm just opening things up. I've got to get these wheels painted. They do need some. Look at that big piece of metal there. Somebody must have been taking a tire off at one time and missed and really messed it up. So I got to do some work to those. Get those in epoxy primer. But I want to get that 44 opened up as well. See what that looks like. And we'll see what kind of axles are in there. Because like I say, I'm going to have some axles made for this. So I'll be back with you in just a little bit when we get that 44 open. Okay guys, there's the 44 opened up. Looks like mud coming out of there. A little bit of water came out. Not too bad. I don't think it's going to be a problem. Looks like the original gear oil from, oh, I think this is a 59, 60, something like that. But I got to start getting it cleaned up so that we can start cutting it down, moving the spring perches, and taking the shock mounts off, and really going through that guy. So I just got it up on some blocks, and I gotta get the knuckles off this one, and then get the proper FC 170 front hubs on there, so that they'll take the blood wheel. So there's a lot to do. I don't know how much I'm going to get to today. I've still got to get some parts sorted out for some engines and stuff like that. But we're going to let that guy drip overnight, because I just think it's going to throw some solvent in there and let it drip overnight. Fortunately, the 70 was in very good shape. I was very happy with that. But like I said, can't do anything with the 587s. So I believe I'm going to go with 373s on this rig. I like that gear, and I think it'll have a good amount of torque and pull, and also give me decent highway speed. So 373s are what's going to be in order, I believe. But I've got to get new carriers for both, ring and pinion for both, complete bearing kits, and obviously shorten the front. So a lot coming up. I just wanted to show you where I was at, and let's take a look at these wheels here. Okay, so now is the point in the project where I have to decide if this Jeep is going to be Miller Blue or Lincoln Red. I have a lot of Miller welding equipment. I reached out to Miller, I don't know, 50 times to see if they would help me with a PTO powered welder, and basically they said if I did something like that, the world would end. So they are not on board with it. I know there are a lot of guys that fool around with the Lincoln SA200s, and if anybody is very familiar with them, or you're a rebuilder, or you know a lot about them, be happy to talk with you and see if that might be a better fit than a Miller. But it's going to be time to paint those wheels pretty soon, so they're either going to be, like I say, Lincoln Red or Miller Blue. And I don't believe either company really cares about this project, and I don't expect them to. But I'm taking it the distance, so let me know what you guys think. And again, if there's any Lincoln SA200 experts out there, be happy to chat with you. Okay, that's all I have for you today. Just a quickie, show you where I'm at, and we'll be on to regular projects this afternoon, tomorrow, and for the rest of next week and stuff. So I'll show you Lou's engine being bored, and Travis's engine being bored, and then finally Scott's scrambler engine being bored. So a lot to do. Catch up with you, and thanks for watching. Catch you on the next one.